What is up everyone, Clayton here, and today we're back with another Skyrim How to Find. Today we're going for Volsung's mask, which can be found at Volsung. We discovered right there, and right now we're going to pull it up on the map. This Nordic ruin, I guess you could call it, it's kind of located over by Solitude, kind of to the east of it, Solitude. Here's some other locations, and right there where the mouse is Dragon's Bridge, which you can go from there since it's pretty close to. Well, outside of this Nordic ruin, there's going to be a bunch of bandits. You'll be fighting a mix of bandits and Draugr in this little area, or in this ruin, so yeah. Also, there's also a really quick way to get up the mountain and to get the Dragon Priest mask, but we're not going to do that right now. I'm going to show you how to get through the dungeon first, and then we'll go ahead and show you the quick way that takes like 5 seconds. So if you want the experience of going through the dungeon, this is what you need to be watching. If you don't, skip to the end of it and watch where I just break pretty much all laws of physics to get up the mountain. And like I said, this is kind of just a straightforward dungeon. There's going to be a lot of bandits and Draugr that are correlated to your level, like always. And also there is some loot you can get. Right here, you need to go straight past this table, but there's also these back rooms that have bandits in them. There's also some loot back here with some like potions, some gold. So if you're trying to stock up on potions, gold, if you're a low level character or something, you still need stuff like that. Go ahead, check out those back rooms. Right here, open the door. A wood log tries to punch you in the fucking face, and now you're here with the first puzzle. So right here we have a puzzle. Pretty much it says, the first fears all, the second fears none, the third eats what it can, preferably number one, the fourth fears the second, but only when alone. All must be activated in order if you wish to go home. So what that means is that there is going to be a bunch of animal pictures by these stone tablets. The first one would be a snake, since it fears all. I'm just showing you all the ones. First one, fears all, would be the snake. Second one, fears none, would be the bear. So you need a bear second. The third one, who eats the first one, which would be the fox. And the fourth one, that fears only the second when alone, would be the wolf, since you need to be in a wolf pack. Yeah, and then freaking Indigo says that I have a disease, and I'm like, what? I have a disease? Yeah, apparently I do. So thanks Indigo for telling me I have like AIDS or something. But anyways, after you get that, you should be able to go through the door. Pick up the book if you want. I think the book's kind of cool. It's like one of the only, I don't know, it's one of like books I remember in this because I think it's a really cool puzzle because you actually have to think. You can't just like hit buttons and figure it out. You kind of have to actually think for once, which is cool. And then you can go into a Volsung passage, which we just went in there. It was just a door that's kind of like the iron doors, but named location. So you go through here, there's going to be some Draugr Scourges. This guy will actually spawn some enemies, like a Floss Astronaut. So watch out for that. And there's a level on the right. And also, this place is filled with traps, so try not to step on any traps and not step on any of those holes that drop down, because they will lead you to your death or make you have to run around in circles trying to get out. So coming up here, there's going to be a lot of Draugr. There's Draugr ruins, but as long as there's some traps too along the way, so watch out for that. And I try to pick that lock, get frustrated, and quit. Yep, some more Draugr. More Draugr. And these are pretty low level Draugrs because I'm not playing on Master since it's just easier to get through it. More Draugr. This is why like the other way is probably the best way to go. Because it'll literally take 3 seconds to get the Dragon Priest mask. You just have to go up there, fight him, and then that's it. Because this dungeon is pretty big. So I'd recommend just going up the side of the cliff. But I kind of wanted to show you guys how to get up it anyways. Just in case you're curious of what it looked like inside, you'll know what it is too. But in this little secret room, there's nothing in here, just a Dragon Scourge, or Draugr Scourge, and you need to go this way. And once again, there's another one of those logs that come from the ceiling that can one-shot you if you're on Master. And then you get to the spider part of the cave, or the dungeon, where there's tons of spiders. This will lead eventually back to the ruins, but you have to go through this little spider bit. And it's pretty easy since spiders are pretty weak unless you get like a giant frostbite spider. So just, you know, hammer your way through these, completely ignore them because they're not really that bad of enemies. So you just keep heading through, and eventually you'll get to a door that will lead you outside. But first you have to go fight some of these low-level Draugr here. And up these stairs here you'll be fighting a kind of the boss of the dungeon besides the Dragon Priest. I actually get him stuck on this little like lamp fire thing. So he sits there while I hit him a bunch. So that was way easier. But coming up here is Volsung Peak. And I waited 24 hours to get my Highborn ability back. So that's what I did. You might see a little bit of weird cut. But anyways, we get the Word of Power, Fury, Whirlwind Sprint. And now we get to fight Volsung. He is a powerful Dragon Priest. He uses mostly frost magic, so watch out for that if you're going to be like a stamina user. As well as he can conjure frost Atronachs, but he did not in this battle. I just kind of stagger him to the point where he can't really move, and he gets pretty messed up pretty fast. And he is immune to poisons, I believe, so don't try to poison him. So there we go, we got him down pretty fast, and now we get his mask. Now his mask is kind of unique, and it's not the best mask. Its price is 20% better, carry weight is 10 more points, and you can breathe underwater. It is a light armor mask, and the upgrade is Corundum ingots, and it can be upgraded ×2 with a Daedric smithing perk. So yeah, not really the greatest mask in the world, just because it's just kind of weird. Because it doesn't really do much combat. It's kind of like, oh, if you want to put it on when you get better spells or get better prices, you can. And right here, I'll show you guys how to get down the mountain. So pretty much right from the top of there, you can see that's where you were. And if you come down here, this is where the beginning of the dungeon is. Right below this little like circle arch thing is where you start. And you can get on here pretty easily. But you can just go from here and literally just walk up the mountain. Skyrim kind of has like weird, I don't know how to say it, like glitches that you can just walk straight up mountains. But if you go towards the left side, you can literally walk up the mountain here and like jump over these rocks and then run straight up to where the Dragon Priest is, and you can just go ahead and fight him. So yeah. You could do that, it takes like 20 seconds, and you don't have to go through that giant dungeon. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys found this enjoyable. And if I was you, I would definitely just go up the side of the cliff to get up here. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and it's Clayton, signing off.